What is up, my fellow Twebians? I am Logan, the Totally Epic Gamer, and this is how to become a werewolf. So, yeah, he throws some blood in there. Your main objective is to drink it, and now you're a werewolf. You turn into a werewolf right away, and you can start running around doing random werewolf things. I'll talk about the werewolf later, though. So, how you get to the werewolf quest is you go through the companions, which is in Whiterun. Now, it is just a big circular. It's the house I'm kind of walking around right now. It's in Whiterun. It's huge. You cannot miss it. Just look for a second and you'll find it. It's called Heart of a Scar or some crap like that. It's a big ass house. Inside is a bunch of people and it's a very big meat hall. So when you walk around for long enough, she says, "Oh man, I thought I'd never find you." Crap like that, right? And so whenever you stop being a werewolf, you actually drop all your gear. It's in your inventory, but you stop wearing it, all of it. So you got to re-equip everything when you become a werewolf. So this is the quest right after you become a werewolf. There it is right there. It's in your powers, and so I'm just kind of setting it up right now. The way you use it is you equip it and then shout. I didn't learn this for a while. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So it takes up your dragon shout ability if you have it on. But of course you can always change it back and forth. So I didn't realize that I didn't have all my gear back on. So that was kind of a mistake by me. I started trying to beat this guy up with my fists. And so it's pretty easy. Like the first quest is you go to this place and you generally just beat the hell out of everyone in it and just kill everybody. It's a pretty simple quest, to say the least, right? Now, I didn't realize how to turn into a werewolf. I told you just use your shout and so you can turn into it. But right here I'm still being a noob, don't have my gear on. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Just equip everything. I'm good to go. The bandits are kind of difficult, but they're not too bad. These are all people that just hate werewolves and just trying to kill all werewolves. As you see, I'll see werewolves on the way, dead werewolves. Which is kind of cool, but kind of sucks at the same time because they're now my kind of like people. But you do get the choice whether to become a werewolf or not. Now, that was just a soul trap. That's why that thing blew up. You may be thinking, like, what are the downfalls of being a werewolf and what are the upsides? Like, because you know you could be a vampire in Oblivion. So let me go through the upsides and downsides here. The upside of being a werewolf is you can now transform. Doesn't give you any stat changes unless you're transformed. So this is how it goes. You transform. You get your own kind of like stat bonuses and stuff while transformed, but you cannot use any of your items. That's kind of how it works. It's generally better for taking on big amounts of people because it does a lot of damage, and when you hit them, they go flying sometimes, which is also very good. The combination for werewolves is also very powerful, so that's good as well. The other thing is, while you're a werewolf, you actually can't untransform out of a werewolf. It doesn't give you that option. The one thing you can do, though, is if you want to stay in a werewolf form longer, when you kill somebody, you can feed off them, kind of like you did as a vampire, and that will allow you to be a werewolf for longer. And now I didn't really talk about the disadvantages of being a werewolf, other than you can't, carry your gear while you're doing it. So the actual disadvantage is that in this game, in Skyrim, when you're sleeping for a very long time, you can actually gain bonuses from sleeping. Now, these bonuses that you gain are kind of like a boost to your skills, right? As a werewolf, you become a restless sleeper. You cannot sleep for you can sleep for long periods of time, but you can never gain a rest bonus because you didn't sleep well. Is what they're trying to say. So that's really the only disadvantage of being a werewolf. You can't get rest bonuses. You don't have to become a werewolf often. You don't have to feed yourself often or embrace yourself in being a werewolf. It doesn't work like that. So that's kind of nice. I liked it how it's like for a vampire, you were a vampire. You had to be a vampire 24/7. You always had to worry about who you were going to eat next. In this, you don't got to worry about anything. You can turn into a werewolf whenever you want. You can keep it going as long as you want, as long as there's people to eat, and you can also eat animals. It's not just people, but just anybody that's dead. It doesn't even have to be your kill, actually. So that's good. And so right here, we're kind of getting to the near the end of the werewolf phase here. You start basically walking through everywhere, and you kind of just finish up the quest. You don't have to actually do this quest. It's recommended because you're already here, right? Like, why would you walk away from the quest? But you don't actually have to do it. Now, something that I didn't do when I was doing this. Oh wow, here comes my failness. I think it was an expert lock, so I'm not that bad. I didn't have a woodcutter's axe, so I picked that up. So this chick, the chick that I left outside, what you're supposed to do is kill with her first. I didn't do that. I kind of just ran in here, guns ho, and just went for it. So what you're supposed to do is clear everybody outside, and kill them all, and then walk inside with her. She's supposed to help you through this part. I did not know this, so I really screwed that one up. But I do end up finding her later because I end up resting, and that's when I figure out that werewolves cannot rest very well. Oh, that was a sweet assassination. If anybody saw, it was a total Troy move right there. You guys have seen the movie Troy. He jumps up and just stabs it through her, like, or stabs it through the neck. That was a chick. That's why I said she, but yeah. So that was really sweet. It's pretty much, that's pretty much all there is to it, really. Like, I'm pretty much done really telling you what's going on now. Until we get near the end, and then I'll show you a little bit of how it works. So the one good thing about being a werewolf, so right there I slept, and that's why she joined back up with me. This is the final person right here. The final person is actually very, very difficult. Very difficult. Don't take her lightly. You'll screw up if you take her lightly. So what I did was I sneak attacked the first guy, waited a little bit, sneak attacked the next guy, tried to get a couple guys down before I had to take on the boss. The boss is, wow, screw that. So I was trying to sneak, and this the chick that's with me really screwed me over. I was going to sneak attack the whole group and then take out the boss. But it ended up working out anyways because the boss ended up getting stuck in a random spot right here. And that was fine with me. So here we go. I'm just trying to take her down now. I'm just using a combination I like to call the one-hand cast. One hand to attack, and then you cast fire on them to do overtime damage, especially if they're blocking. It's really good. And I like to do that. Works. And works efficiently. So right here you figure out that Skior, the guy who helped you become a werewolf, is actually got caught by them. He was their strongest werewolf. He got caught and he is now dead. There you go. You walk up to him and you will get very, very good armor. I'm just gonna let you guys listen to this for right now.
Numbers can overwhelm. He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight. I've been hearing rumors.
So there we go. Now Skior is kind of, this is kind of glitchy, but Skior's bottom half is literally messed up, but whatever. He has wolf armor on him. Wolf armor is very strong. So are the Skyforge weapons. They're all very strong weapons and armor. So it's good to pick it up here. I picked up both these wolf armor because I only had iron on, and wolf armor is better than steel as well. So that was also really good. And right here is where I found out that using shout makes me turn into a werewolf. And I started killing some of the people that, when you start running back through to get out of the place, there's some people that are still alive. I guess, you know, just some kills for when you get back. And so here, I'm about to find them right now. I don't think there's anybody, and then I hear somebody draw a sword, and I'm like, oh yeah, here we go, here we go. So here we go. This is how the werewolf works. You do not slow down. And that was the boom, throws them, and there's the feet. So when you're a werewolf, you do not, when you're attacking, you don't walk slower. You keep walking at the same speed while attacking. You can chase down somebody very easily. Right here, I'll show you. The goat's running away from me. I'm first of all faster than the goat and can attack while I'm chasing it. Very, very effective, very efficient. So that's Werewolf, guys. That's the whole quest. That's how it all works. This is how werewolves work. Hope you guys liked it, and hope you guys choose to become werewolf, because it's absolutely sweet to be a werewolf. And this is me on becoming werewolf. Peace out, guys.